Welcome to Greenway Wastewater Treatment Plant. Located along the Thames River in London, Ontario, Greenway is the city's largest treatment plant, treating 60% of London's wastewater. Greenway reliably treats an average of almost 120 million liters of wastewater per day. At Greenway, wastewater treatment includes wastewater collection and screening, primary settling tanks, aeration tanks, final settling tanks, and ultraviolet disinfection. Sludge disposal and incineration is also an important part of the wastewater treatment process. Greenway processes 100% of the waste solids generated in the city. The City of London has grown around Greenway. What used to be called the West End Treatment Plant is now located near the heart of the city, operating side by side with park space, bike paths, and nature. Greenway is home to the London Wastewater Facility, a unique facility for testing new technologies in a real-world setting. Built in collaboration with the Ontario Water Consortium and Western University, the facility gives innovators and researchers access to up to 4,500 cubic meters of water flow a day, drawn from anywhere in the treatment process. Many of the companies who use the facilities are local enterprises. By providing a location to prove their technology, London Wastewater Facility helps contribute to their success and the success of the local economy. This site also helps advance technology that benefits the water sector worldwide. Since Greenway is so important to the city's operations, London is taking important steps to protect this critical infrastructure from more frequent severe weather brought on by climate change. Thanks to a $19.8 million federal investment through the Disaster Mitigation and Adaptation Fund and $29.7 million in municipal funding, the city is working to mitigate potential damage from flooding and reduce the potential for untreated or partially treated wastewater to enter the river. New flood protection is planned, including a physical barrier to protect the plant from rising river levels and a pumping station to allow the treatment process to continue unimpeded. The new barriers will allow Greenway to operate at full capacity during flooding events. The city has also been leading major initiatives to improve energy efficiency and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. At Greenway, many energy-saving infrastructure projects are currently underway, including the installation of the new organic Rankine cycle engine. The city incinerates 17,000 dry tons of biosolids annually at Greenway. A portion of the heat produced was used to heat the plant, but most of it was wasted. That wasted heat presented an opportunity, and so the city installed an organic Rankine cycle power generation system to take advantage of it. The ORC generates 400 to 500 kilowatts of electricity from the previously wasted heat. Essentially, the ORC turns the heat from burning sewage sludge into electricity, and the power generated is expected to reduce electricity costs at Greenway by over $600,000 per year. The reduced energy use also cuts the city's greenhouse gas emissions by approximately 800 tons a year, the equivalent of taking 200 cars off the road. This system is the first of its kind in Canada, the first to generate electricity from waste heat in the municipal wastewater sector, and a benchmark for other municipalities. Innovation at Greenway doesn't stop there. Over the course of the pandemic, London has participated in an initiative to test local wastewater for evidence of the COVID-19 virus. The city shared wastewater samples from Greenway with researchers from the University of Windsor and Western University to help provide an early indicator if cases were increasing in the community. Researchers studied the wastewater samples to detect leftover ribonucleic acid fragments in the wastewater that come from infected individuals. These wastewater samples served as an effective warning sign for future COVID-19 outbreaks, as they generally preceded reported cases and clinical data collected by the Middlesex London Health Unit by a few days. This exciting and innovative technology provided the Middlesex London Health Unit and London's hospitals with additional information to help fight the virus. Building and maintaining high-quality water, wastewater, and stormwater infrastructure is an essential part of livable and sustainable communities. the City of London is proud of the Greenway wastewater treatment plant and the contributions that it continues to make to our community and the environment.